Hey guys, welcome to another video. This video is just going to be showing a guide on gems, macros, reforging, rotations. Obviously there's different rotations in different situations, but just the main spells that you're going to be using to pull out a lot of DPS. Okay, we'll start off with macros, just because you're going to be needing some of these macros for your rotation. Well, most of these are warrior macros, but just symbiosis. Lichborn. This is the macro where you can have Lichborn in the same macro as you casting Death Coil, and you can cast Death Coil at yourself without having to target yourself or anything. And it just uses a health stone if you have one as well. You don't have to have the health stone in, but yeah. This is just Pillar Frost and New Trinket, which is the malevolent one for me. Raise Dead and your Death Pact, so it'll just quickly in one click it'll press your ghoul, and then it'll sacrifice it for half your health, so it's pretty cool. A lot of these macros are just to help you have a lot more stuff to just one keybind, instead of having Death Coil and Lichborn in one keybind, or having your ghoul and Death Pact in one keybind. It's just to help you use your keybinds better. This one you don't have to have. I don't actually use it anymore. It makes it so it's cast Chains of Ice, but whenever when you're holding shift, it changes it to your focus Chains of Ice, so it's pretty cool. This one's for Unholy, so don't have to use this one. So I've got a bit of a cold. No modifier. Oh right, yeah. This one's Frost Strike, but when you press shift it does Death Coil. So I'll see when you press shift it changes. Grip. This is just when I press shift it does a focus. Oh, this is for Unholy, just to heal your pet with Death Coil. Use Healthstone. Yeah, that's just a Healthstone. Show tool to. Oh right, yeah. This one's Howling Blast, and when you hold shift it does Icy Touch, and when you hold out and control it won't go dodgy. So when I hold out and control it still do Howling Blast. I need to actually do that with this one, I think. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you have to do it like that. What are we up to? This one basically just makes it so you don't have to really keybind your blood tap. Just makes it so whenever you use Necro Strike, it blood taps for you if you don't have enough runes or anything. Same with Obliterate. Just your presences, just changes presence for one keybind. So I'm pressing the same keybind, same macro, and it's switching me. And it's useful to have this glyph with it. Yeah, your Unholy Presence. Oh right, this one's just for Unholy spec. This one's for Unholy spec as well. So yeah, there's not that many macros you have to have, but there's some priority macros that I showed you which you'll need. And feel free to use those focus macros when you need to as well. Okay, talents. I've gone for Unholy Blight just to catch the rogues and get your diseases. Lichborn to be immune to fears and charms and sleeps, and you'll be able to Death Coil to heal yourself. It costs a lot of runic power Death Coil. I think it's 40. So yeah, you can't get that many off, but when you can, it's a nice heal. And the others aren't really that good anyway, to be honest. Chillblains. This is great because it makes your Frost Fever slow them by 50%, and you can Pestilence on the whole group to give them a whole slow. And with Corfine's Grasp, Pestilence, that's great. I use that on Unholy, and it's good for RBGs. This one's just for fun, random BGs. This one's great for arenas, because it's basically another trinket, and you can trinket other people if you like as well. Like, if you go next to someone and use it, it will get them out of it. Death Pact. This has been buffed since Cataclysm, because it used to be so your Ghoul was a 3-minute cooldown and your Death Pact was a 2-minute, but now they're both 2 minutes, so you can use it every 2 minutes. And it's a 50% heal, up from 25, and it doesn't kill your pet, it just takes 50% off its health. So I even use it in Unholy as well. Unholy. So yeah. Blood Tap is great because every time you use Frost Strike it gives it 2 charges. Oh, actually, and Death Coil as well, and if you have Runic Strike for blood or whatever, then it does that as well. So every time you use Death Coil or Frost Strike, it will give you 2 charges, and it goes up to 12 charges. And I think it's every 5 of these charges, gives you a random fully depleted rune as a death rune. So I'll just show you that now. I'll just use some Frost Strikes just to show you what it does, and it'll also help me with these Obliterate macros as well. Let's get a lot of runic power just so I can spam Frost Strike to show you. Alright, I've got 8 charges, so when I get to 10 it should let me use it twice. So now look, straight away I can use it in its macro. So I can use, with Obliterate macro, that is really great. Look, watch. It gave me my runes back. And now, if I get another Kill Machine proc, and I really want to use it with Obliterate, I'll do that. You'll see. Just get another proc, and straight away rune back, and I've got some extra runes back because I had a lot of stacks on it. So yeah, it's great to use, and it's pretty useful because you can get Obliterates a lot. You just gotta use Frost Strike a lot more, that's all. Remorseless Winter is just great for BGs because it slows them as a stack, and when it gets to 5 stacks it stuns for 6 seconds. But the only problem is Pallors can freedom out of it, DKs can anti-magic shell out of it. Has some downsides, but still nice for BGs. But I'd recommend Gorfine Grasp for RBGs and Desecrated Ground for arenas. Dark Zakir, it's basically like a victory rush. I actually want to do this quick. Icy Touch dispels a target, so it's great for mages and priests that have shields. When you switch presences, if you go to Blood Present for defense, you don't lose all your runic power, you still keep 70% of it. These don't really matter, but I recommend this one, because sometimes if you Death Grip, like if a Pallor's in bubble, it can be annoying. So yeah, that's most of the guide. Now I'm just going to quickly tell you the gems. The gems for arenas, actually probably for everything, to be honest. In your yellow gems, you'll be wanting res, just straight res. For your blue gems, you'll want res and PvP power. So I think that's called the Vivid, and the yellow one's called the Mystic, I think. And for red, you'll probably want either strength or strength and strength and res. Go strength and res because you need as much res as you need. But if you just randomly queuing for BGs, I'd just go for blue, just go for the PvP power. Just go red, just go strength, and yellow, I'd probably just go strength and res again. So yeah, I just love getting as much res as I can. Like because I came late this season, I've not got much gear at all, and my res is 60%, and I've not got much gear at all. So yeah, these red gems could be better, but as in I should be getting strength and res, but I'm kind of skint as well. So now I'll show you the rotation quickly. Obviously there's different rotations, but I'm talking about like how you'd start on someone. And so basically what I'd do is I'd start with a Chains of Ice, and then I'd go on a Plague Strike, so you've straight away got your plagues on them. Then I'd pop my Pillar of Frost macro and just spam Obliterate, and then as soon as I've lost my runes, I'd use my Empower Rune weapon and just spam Obliterate again. And now I'd start spamming Frost Strike to get those blood charges, and then getting those runes again, and then now I've got full blood. Now I just use my blood